gentlemen, let's talk about the W's that keep piling up. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, gentlemen. Hammerhand, the MGTOW Monk, back at you. One more again. Yo, man. Yo. So, one more win. Oh, yes. A number of years ago, you guys may or may not remember the H3N3 video debacle that went to court. They were sued and had to go to court to prove that the material that they were using was transformative. You see what I'm saying? It's basically fair use. Most people don't go to court to promote their fair use, to protect themselves in their fair use, because it requires money. You see, when they say that justice comes in the form of money, they're not kidding. If you can't afford to go protect your rights in court, you don't have any rights. Well, stack one more on the win train for people who promote fair use because they can afford to do it. Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad, you know who Sargon is, just BTFO'd Akila, obviously. Now this bitch was already told, and this is fantastic, this part right here. She was already told by YouTube, when YouTube reversed themselves and took the DMCA strike for her content being used in a transformative way by Benjamin, they reversed themselves. You see, she had filed the DMCA claim, struck Benjamin, YouTube come in and said, oh, we're gonna have that, and they took the fucking video down of Akkad. He appealed it and won. So if you're far left, jacked the fucked up, pro-feminist, pro-bitch, pro-black, pro-everything other than white people is going to reverse themselves on a transformative content, a DMCA claim, how can you not get the picture that you're not correct? Well, she didn't get the picture. So she sued him. She took him to court, right? She's an American YouTuber. Benjamin is a British YouTuber. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows him. Nobody knows who the fuck she is. She's one of those identity politics, feminism, rah, rah, rah. Gotta have women and fucking minorities everywhere just because. You know, fuck quality, fuck character, fuck everything else. We just gotta have it. She's one of those. So the judgment comes down about an hour, 2 hours ago. She lost. She lost. This is the third BTFO in the last week now for free speech. Patreon got their asses kicked when they tried to play around with their terms of service to stop arbitration for unfair dismissal of accounts. And Sargon of Akkad was one of those accounts. Oh, it gets better. Akila obviously don't have the judgment money because guess what? Benjamin and his crew went after her for the attorney's fees, which amounted to, hold on. Let me clear my throat here. $38,000 fucking dollars. When you're a vicious, malicious, arrogant, stubborn cocksucker like Aquila, obviously. Common sense, reason, fact, logic, all these things don't mean anything to you. They mean jack shit. And they won their attorney's fees. She's now liable to him for almost 40 grand, which she probably doesn't have. You know, she probably makes a little bit of change off of the identity politics driven nature of the channel that she's on and blah, blah, blah. But you understand what I'm saying now, right? This is the third really, really huge win here. Fourth, actually, in the last 3 years. Folks, if your rights are being stomped on, and if what you say matters to you, if you realize and you know for a fact that the content that you're using is transformative, that you're not just straight ripping whole fucking videos and then replaying them. A transformative video is you doing voiceover, is you doing cutscenes, is you making point after point to the points that they're laying down. You're essentially doing a de facto video argument with the material that they put up. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're right, protect your rights. Now, like I said at the start of this, many people do not sue to protect their rights, to enforce their rights. Could it backfire on you? Yeah, it could. Even if you're right, could you lose money in the process defending yourself? Yes, you could. What matters more to you? That's a simple question. I know a lot of folks are going to say, well, man, paying my rent and eating matters more to me. Yeah, and I agree with you. I don't disagree with that. And a lot of folks are going to say fucking principles, and we're getting mowed over in this system, and that matters more. And I'm with you on that too. It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. But Carl Benjamin made the choice. H3N3 made the choice. The folks that sued Patreon for dismissing their account. Oh my God. They made the choice. And now Patreon's on the fucking hook for arbitration fees. If you haven't seen that story or you don't know about that, the best thing that you can do is go look up the articles where even the left-leaning rags are telling you what time it is as far as Patreon is concerned. They're in trouble, man. They're in trouble. They're now on the hook for $10,000 up front for each arbitration case that they tried to fuck over. According to their own TOS. That's why they changed the TOS ahead of their court date. so they could try to fucking lie to the judge. And the judge saw it and didn't fucking flinch and put them on the hook for it. Now, see, gents, we have a lot of things wrong with our legal system, with our legislative branches, with our court branches, with the way that human beings are dealt with in general. There's a lot wrong, but there's a lot right. You can't say that it didn't work this time. It worked. But it's far too spotty for my comfort. So I just wanted to get on here and let you know. You are seeing legal changes now. You are seeing legal swings now. And that's only a good thing.